YouTube viewers, Rectangular back with another review. This time we have the Captain America Marvel Legends branded the Infinite series, and this is the box for Agents of Hydra, and this is the Hydra Soldier. The Red Skull from this wave also comes in the same box labeled Agents of Hydra, so you're not going to see Red Skull on that box, and you're not going to see Hydra Soldier on this box. My guess is just to save on packaging, they just went with the one box. Speaking of boxes, I will show in comparison the new Star Wars Black series. And we have the Boba Fett from that series, also from Hasbro. And you can see the packaging is pretty similar in size. The Marvel Legends is a little bit taller, obviously with the cardboard on the top there. Also, it is a little bit wider and thicker. I don't know if you can tell there, just the windows sticks out slightly more, but very cool. I really like these. I think these are great for the mint on card collectors, which I am not. But anyway, on the back you can see the Red Skull, also from that wave, and shows all the other figures, the AIM Soldier and the Baron Zemo, which are just branded as the Agents of AIM, and then the other three slots, which I'm assuming are, which they've already shown, is going to be the movie Black Widow, the movie Winter Soldier, and the movie Captain America. They did, my Target is where I picked these up. They did have the both the other Captain America and the Marvel Now Captain America and the World War II Captain America, which I was not interested in. I just wanted the four figures that I picked up. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the package and take a closer look at him. So both Agents of Hydra that are in this wave come with the left arm of the Build-A-Figure, which would be the S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, what are they calling this thing? They're calling the Mandroid. So you could potentially, if you got two waves of these, I'm assuming you could build two Mandroids. Let's see, that's what it looks like. Comparison to the other one, one of them looks pretty good as far as the paint goes. The silver is a little bit chipped on this one, but otherwise, I don't know, the yellow is a little bit light there on the back. Actually, on both of them on the front, it's a little bit lacking on extra coat of paint there. Silver, not too bad. It's a little rough on this one. This one here is missing a bit of the silver. Otherwise, not too bad. It's going to be based on the same sculpt for the most part as the Ironmonger. So, yeah, not too shabby. So here we have the figure out of the package with his two weapon accessories, minus the Build-A-Figure piece that I just showed. And yeah, pretty damn cool figure. Obviously this is based on the Bucky Cap mold, which most of the medium-sized Legends are based on. And really is nice to have Hydra Soldier with good articulation. The one we got back in the Brood wave is pretty terrible. Most of those figures from that era of Marvel Legends are bad, but that one in particular is really bad. I still like the classic costume, but yeah, you can only do so much with that figure. Anyway, getting into this one, you know, it's just a solid green plastic with yellow painted on the gloves and the boots. Let's take the weapon accessory out for a moment. And they did a pretty good job with yellow. It's always hard to hit every area with enough paint. There's a couple of areas down here on his boot you can see could use a little bit more, and the area on his uniform, that's pretty light there, so I'm definitely going to want to touch that up. Did a pretty good job of matching the paint with the yellow plastic. You know, this is the green plastic with yellow paint on top of it, and then the gloves are a yellow plastic. I'm pretty sure that's what they did on the boots as well. So yeah, it looks like that's going to be a yellow plastic there. And similar with a lot of the other yellow figures I've been getting lately, like the Luke Cage, looks like they did choose a yellow plastic and then put a wash of paint over it. It doesn't seem to be that much on the legs, and you know, like I said, this is green plastic with yellow, and definitely could use more on the wrists, on the forearms. The harness looks pretty good. There's a little bit of silver overspray there, so I'm hoping I can touch that up. The H is pretty straight. The eyes, looks like there's a little bit of over paint there, but for the most part looks pretty good. Flesh tone, I would say it's a little bit on the light side. They could use another coat, but overall it looks good. I like the head sculpt. Head doesn't look too small. And let's see, the harness, don't see any missing paint on it. I think, yes, you can remove the harness. The belt is glued on. And let's see, on the buckle, looks like it's a little bit light on the silver on the buckle. No paint on the tabs, the snaps for the belt, or the harness. But I like it. I kind of wish that he had a pistol in a holster, or a knife or something, but that's just me. The weapons, unfortunately, are pretty goofy as far as I'm concerned. This thing is, I guess it's supposed to be a sniper rifle or a machine gun. It's pretty weird. And I think it's mostly this light green, kind of olive color, and then it's got dark green on the top, and then the brown on the handle and the shoulder pad there. When they went the extra mile, put a little dot of paint inside the, I don't know what that's supposed to be, like a button of some kind. Looks like it's on both sides. For the most part, it's pretty straight. Looks like it kind of warped a little bit to the left, but not too bad. Not as nearly as bad as the Hydra Soldier's weapon that got pretty warped in the package. I do like the emblem, the Hydra emblem, on the top of this thing. Sorry, that was my ankle. But this thing is just really awkward. And you try to have him hold it, it just does not look right at all. You know, it's just this pistol handle, and it's flimsy, and you know, it's like, what the hell is this thing supposed to be? You know, is it a rifle? Is it a machine gun? You know, you have this handle way out here and he can't reach it. You know, what is the point of putting a handle on the front of a weapon, you know, unless he's going to be holding it completely sideways, and then he's not going to be able to use the stock. You know, it's just really poorly executed. I hate this thing. That's all I can say about that. So let's get into the articulation on him. It's got excellent range of motion with the head all the way up, great ab crunch all the way down. So that's excellent. We finally have these guys do lots of hand-to-hand combat with Captain America and a lot of Avengers, so I need to be able to put him in a lot of dynamic poses. Mine has got kind of a gap in the chest there, so he kind of rocks a little bit back and forth, and it looks like the hip sockets are a little bit, there's lots of room there, so he's kind of wobbly, if you can see that, jiggly. Yeah, it's got pros and cons, because A, you can get the hip all the way up, so it's kind of nice, you know, to have that extra point of articulation. I know in the females they really need that, because it seems like, you know, you can't really get them into splits much. And one of my viewers corrected me earlier on one of my reviews, is that this is a T joint, not a Y joint. So don't remember the user's name, but thank you for correcting me on that. So you get the standard articulation there with the upper thigh swivel. You know, still can't get them in a 90-degree splits, but for most poses it's going to be good. Double jointed knees. It's got the great ankle rockers like we see with the Bucky Cap and Black Panther. Upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. It's got the wrist hinge and rotation, and waist swivel. So he can do everything that your Captain America can do. Like I said, it's a little bit wobbly there. I don't know how I'm going to be able to fix that, adding some sculpt material maybe, but yeah, it's one thing to watch for. Wow, I don't think any of my other legends have that issue. So time to reach out to some of my customizer friends and find out the best way to fix that. Alright, let's go ahead and move into some size comparisons with other figures. If I can get him to stand. There we go. Here we have both the new and old Hydra Soldiers next to each other. Got the gun from the old Hydra Soldier in the new Hydra Soldier's hands. I think it works pretty well with him. Do have some trouble trying to get the trigger finger in there in the trigger guard, but overall it looks pretty decent. And as you can see, the old Hydra Soldier is got a much bigger head, just bigger overall. I mean, he's got much bigger feet, just a much chunkier sculpt, and the yellow is a little bit more orange on the new figure, which I'm not sure if that's more accurate with the modern look for the Hydra Soldiers, if it's a little more orange than yellow. Alright, let's go ahead and check out another comparison. So just for fun, I thought I'd throw the hat from the original Toy Biz Red Skull on the new one here, since I forgot to do that in the review for my Red Skull. and does fit him quite nicely. He does kind of look like a cantankerous old Russian submarine captain, but it does fit. That Red Skull is definitely pretty tall. He does look pretty imposing next to the Hydra Soldier, and I think the female figure looks pretty decent next to him as well. Madam Hydra there with my custom head cast. Alright, let's go ahead and check out a couple more comparisons. And here we have one last comparison with the Crossbones from the Ares wave and the face-off Captain America from Toy Biz. So pretty damn good. I think the Cap and this guy are about the same height. Cap might have just a tiny bit of height on him, but he looks really good next to Crossbones. Alright, let's go ahead and check out what he looks like with the other 3 figures I picked up from this wave. Yeah, so hopefully you guys liked the video. You hit the like button, share with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, I hope that you will. And I love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.